I believe it's expedient to educate people on how this idea of clearing contact works with loan apps, so that people can be well informed and make better decisions rather than being tossed to and fro. Let me explain how it works. When you grant permission to loan apps to access your contacts, a background service is initiated in your Android Kernel. The moment you open their apps and perform tasks such as filling out your KYC and apply for a loan, typically it takes between 2 to 10 minutes to harvest all your contacts and send them to their server. Depending on the company that developed the application, they can develop the process in two ways, either by sending all contacts at once or one by one. A web-developed apps, for example, will pick your first 500 to 1000 contacts and send them as a packet. That is, everything will be sent as one. Your 1000 contacts, if sending over the internet, is less than 1 megabyte. Within 10 seconds, all your contacts can be uploaded. Upon reaching the loan app server, several checks are carried out by the loan apps. Let me explain all the checks that will be carried out by the loan apps. The first check is the customer new and do they have existing contacts with us? And the second check is how many contacts do we need to store in our database? The third check, do we need to delete initial record and add the most recent contacts? The fourth check is, should we update the contact phone number if the new contact already exists in our database? We will use either the phone number or name to check if it exists. Check 5. Can we add the record to the existing records until it reaches our threshold, for example 1000, or should we add as many contacts as possible? Check 6. Only add numbers that start with 234 or 080 depending on the country that you are in, and have a total number of 11 or 14 digits. This way they will filter a lot of fake numbers that are not part of the system. In Nigeria, you can have 234 088036 and it will filter it like that. So if it starts with 080, it will filter it to remove the first 0 and add 234 to it. Check 7. Where will the contact be stored? Is it in the database as an Excel file or in NoSQL? Now let me explain why all this thing about clearing contact is fake. Let's start with the test case. The test case 1 is if they decide to activate check 3 by first deleting all records before inserting new ones. The assertion that synchronizing fake contact will replace the old one will be true. But it's unlikely to happen because many of these apps are developed by senior developers, and ethically it is considered bad practice to delete such information. Don't forget, internet never forget. In this context, saving all your contacts is even less than 1 megabyte, so they have nothing to lose. Case 2. If they decide to update existing record that already exists, then customers have a good chance of replacing their contact with fake ones, provided the condition is to check by customer name or not by phone number. Case 3. If they choose not to use the first 2 cases, customer contacts are added to the list until it reaches their threshold, which in most cases may be 1000 or sometimes unlimited. Customers are left with no option but to hope that if they send messages to their contact, the fake contact will be picked. That is, if you are synchronizing fake contact. For those who claim they can help you wipe your contact, they are just deceiving you. In most cases, they will tell you to download and install an app that will clone the loan app's APK so you can disable the app requesting permission and still use the app. That is what the application does basically. You know, you cannot access a loan until you grant them access. But this application is more or less like a root application. It will disable all those permissions and will still allow you to request a loan. That is the work of the app, which has nothing to do with their server. They are forgetting that you only hack the APK on your phone, not their server. You still need to send your information to their database for final processing. To summarize everything, it is practically not possible to wipe your account from their database unless you are the administrator of their business. That is, you work for them, or you work in the IT department where you have access to customer information and have the privilege to delete records. That is, some of their agents do have the privilege to delete the record indeed, because they have access, they have elevated access. What they do is they have created a lot of Facebook group and WhatsApp group where they help you clear their contact. They can only clear contacts on their server, not all loan app server, because they don't have access to all the loan app server. Now, the next one is you hack into their server. Remember, hacking is not trivial, and sometimes it takes several months to succeed. Besides, we have over 400 loan apps in Nigeria alone, and many are hosted in different servers. So the question is, how many servers do you want to hack for 1,000 naira or 10,000 naira loan shark victims wants to pay? They're just scamming you by saying they can help you wipe their data. Now let me give you a better solution. Although you may decide to synchronize fake contact and try your luck, in my own opinion, it is better to let go and stop paying once they defame you. Ask anyone who has been seriously affected by defamation. They will tell you it doesn't work. Just because you are not defamed by loan app does not mean that all loan sharks defame. The honest truth is, any loan app you downloaded from Play Store or App Store, they don't have access to your contacts. That is the truth. They don't have access to your contact because of Google policy and FCCPC in Nigeria, that they have partnership. Now, no loan apps can publish their apps on Play Store if they are requesting for your contact or even call logs. So all loan apps on Google Play Store, they don't have access to your contacts. You can fact check me, download any loan apps on Play Store and check the permission you have given them. You will notice that they don't have access to your contacts. Some of them will not defame you, but they will act as if they have defamed you. Any loan apps you download on Google Play Store or App Store cannot defame you because they don't have that permission. They don't have that access to your contact, except if you download those loan apps from outside Play Store or App Store, except that, or you have been using the apps way before 2024. Google rolled out this policy few months back. And if you download apps outside Play Store, be ready to face the consequences because they have access to your contacts. Now the truth is, some will post on your Instagram and Facebook account and tag you just to scare you. If you check the handle, you will notice that they barely have up to 50 followers. So they can't do anything. They're just uploading to their personal Facebook page with 0 or less than 50 followers. So it can't go viral. It's just a way of trying to make you see reason why you should be scared. So the bottom line is, once they defame you, do not pay back. Only pay back those who did not defame you and return their capital and interest. Never pay for overdue interest. Instead of it, just pay their capital and the initial interest, their agreed interest, and close the case. You can now finish paying loan apps because they are designed to destroy and ruin your finances. Nobody can succeed with 30% interest in 1 month. No business can succeed like that. It's not possible. No one can block your BVN. No one can block your bank account. Those ones are fake. They're just trying to send you all those things so that you will be scared. I hope this clarifies the situation.